No, this is the fucking So Imagine Black movies. I don't want this. I want to watch the animated joint. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Yo, what's goody, G? What up, Merc the Monster? You sound like a battle rapper. Yo, it's Merc the Monster. Gene Diggs, yo, I just finished watching Total Recall from 1990. That shit right there, I gotta get to that. I might have to do Total Recall at some point. What's up? What's up? How y'all feeling? I hope everybody's doing great. You see, I got the animated. If y'all didn't know, I cut some of my long form playlists differently. So now I have like a one just for animated movies. So that has Transformers. It has the Christmas special with Rudolph and all of them joints in there. Then I got one just for horror movies, one for black movies that I'm gonna add to because I got to do more black movies. I might have to do Medium Man next week. We'll see. And I'm making them as a goal. I got an action movie one, so we gonna cut them up that way. That way it's like not too crazy. What up, Metal Mayhem 2024? What up, homie? I'm chilling, man. Did y'all watch the Basket of Phantasm? I wanted to do it differently this week, and I'm thinking I might do that moving forward, where it's like we premiere the thing and then we go straight into live. That might make more sense. I had to rewatch this one real quick when I saw this was what we doing today. Definitely still holds up. Appreciate you, appreciate you. The LL Cool J throwback at the end was a chef's kiss. Yo, when I came up with that, I was like, oh, I have to do that. Because that's really what the movie is about, yo. That movie right there, I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid because I saw it in the movies. But that movie right there is an incredible story because it's like, it's a different layer to Batman. It's like, yo, this nigga Batman was about to get married and then couldn't get married and was like, fuck it, I'm about to be Batman. I'm about to go break somebody ribs over my lost love. That's basically what happened. Batman was like, damn, she was fired too. She did karate and everything. They both had a dead parent, at least. She had one, he had two. But you know what I'm saying? Like three's a charm. That's three dead parents. Um, what was the Damian Wayne movie? Blank Man? Oh, Damian Wayne movie. Blank Man? Yeah, that I mean Blank Man. I've never seen Blank Man actually. I've never seen Major Pain either. No, that's the best Batman. That movie is great. I rewatched it just because the week had passed me by, and I'm like, yo, I don't have no movie for this Sunday. Animated movies are usually shorter, so I'm like, let me see if there's an animated movie that I wanted to do and I haven't done. I was like, oh shit, I always wanted to do Mask of the Phantasm and I haven't done it, so I just went and watched it. Hadn't seen it in a long time. I was like, this is a really good. It's a love story. That's all it is. Um, They tried and I think failed to revisit this concept a few years ago during the Tom King run of the comics, where he couldn't marry Catwoman because he's actually married to Justice. See, that's not the same though. That's not the same though. Because he was like, he in this story, he was actually gonna marry her. He was like, yo, this is the perfect thing. The only reason they didn't get married is because of the mobsters. And so it's like it was like it's a to me it's a great story because it's like the justice and what was going on in the Gotham always reigned supreme because he would have married her if not for that bullshit. You know what I mean? So he'd have married her, he wouldn't have been Batman. That's crazy. Man, get out of here with that nigga talk about justice. Oh boy, you really should watch those movies. What movies you talking about, Metal Man? What movies should I watch? Where is that Diddy movie? I don't know what you're talking about, Tommy McDaniel. What up, T King? KT King, sorry. Mandela Skid, please consider doing voiceovers on the A Team, Knight Rider, and Incredible Hope television episodes. There's so much material there for you. You know, there's a guy that does those already, and I kind of feel like I'm encroaching on his territory doing the same thing as the same episodes he has. I do want to do Xena Warrior Princess, though. I might have to fuck with that soon. Actually, I I want to do Xena Warrior Princess and Hercules, and I want to do a double feature. Jockster the Mighty, you remember that? Yo, we just finished watching Total Recall for 1990. What's your thoughts? I haven't seen Total Recall in a long time. That movie used to scare the shit out of me. Not because it was scary, but I hated the scene with the guy in the dude's stomach. That shit used to creep me out. I was too squeamish for that, B. I can't even hold you. Zeus, what up, BDBGP? What's the word, baby? How you feeling? How you living? I'm feeling good. I'm living great. Blank Man and Major Pain. Oh yeah. I might have to check those. I've never seen those. I've never seen either of those movies. Blank Man, I've heard about. I want to do Media Man because people have asked that for a long time. John F. Kennedy, I love your skin color. Appreciate you. I hope you're not a troll because niggas being here trolling sometime. What up, everybody? Everybody good, man? Yeah, that's weird. No holds barred Hulk Hogan movie would be hilarious. You know I'm gonna make racist jokes about Hulk Hogan because he was a piece of shit. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He did not like he did not like people like me. Hercules and Xena was that dynamic TV duo. That's a fact. That's a fact. Jockster the Mighty. Lucy Lawless hated that Xena ended up being a lesbian at the end of the series. She even gave that reveal away on David Letterman. Yeah, because the show just started catering to lesbians because lesbians like the show, so it catered to them. So that's what happened. But Xena the Warrior, I mean, that's my shit right there. With that, yeah, with the spinning joint. Yo, you should definitely check out Total Recall, bro. I've seen Total Recall. I want to do that, but I also I've done two Arnold movies now. I did Junior first, and then I did Terminator. And I want to do Conan, and I want to do Arnold's Arnold. You know what I do want to do, which might be my next movie. I think I gotta do the He-Man movie. I gotta do the He-Man movie, bro. Hardy har har, yeah. What up? What up? What up? Bro, do a skit on Freakazoid to Rarez Crosby. People have been asking me to do that for a while. I gotta go find Freakazoid and fuck with that. Um, nigga said, yo, our trolls is funny. Nigga said, man to man, you are very pretty. What the fuck? Yo, get off my dip from my live, bro. Demetrius 1942. Yeah. What up? What up? What up? What up? Um, they yell Xena did. Watching NFL games. What I miss, y'all. My brothers is in the living room watching NFL games with the homies too. Holla, brother. What? I don't know what that means. Zeus, question for you, fam. Off topic. What was your Mount Rushmore, your favorite songs from off the Imagination album, as well as an honorable mention? Mount Rushmore, that's four, right? Um, Rat Face, I Bleed. Rat Face, I Bleed. High Noon in Harlem. Pimp Heart. Those are my four favorite. And my honorable mention would be E.T. Guide. That's for me. What about you? He talking about my album. Oh, also, I gotta also make this announcement. There's a star button up there, super like. If y'all can, please donate. It can be $2, it can be 30, whatever works for you. That helps me to continue to create content. It helps me to put together my money to get this new camera. When I get the new camera, it's gonna look crazy. But on top of that, you know what I mean, it's helpful because it takes a lot of time and energy to make this content. So to be compensated is always helpful. So anything y'all can do, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Um, Also, if y'all heard the Imagination album, y'all can tell me y'all favorite songs down here. You should do Running Man to celebrate the remake. I probably am. When is the remake coming out though? Bro, the Dolph Lundgren He-Man, yes. He-Man sounds awesome. He-Man. He-Man is my favorite piece of content to do if I'm keeping it 100 with you. I love doing the He-Man ones. That's my favorite piece of content to do. He-Man. The 1977-1979 Spider-Man television series with Nicholas Hammond is mad material there for you in those episodes. All right, I'm gonna look into that one. What? I don't know what you're talking about. He-Man from the 1990s movie. Yeah, or 80s. I think that was the 80s. The He-Man movie is the 80s or 90s. I meant Arnie movies. The Predator should be on the list. Okay, Predator. I still haven't done Predator 2. Willa Dare, thank you for the 199. 199.99. Good music, bro. Appreciate you. Have you seen the 1981 werewolf movie? Yes. What? I wanted to do for Halloween. I wanted to do American Werewolf in London, but I didn't get a chance to because I couldn't get all the movies I wanted to do. I think the new Running Man comes out in December. December's gonna be a Christmas month. I'm doing all Christmas movies. Guy with live action anime. People been asking me about that. Oh, so also for the Batman Mask of the Phantasm, we gotta talk about the fact why the Joker gotta be in every fucking movie, bro. The Joker just showed up out of nowhere. I'm like, come on, man. This could have just been about Batman fighting gangsters and the Joker show up again on some bullshit. That Joker was on telling these badass jokes. Who gonna tell a Joker he not funny? Bro, you not funny. You're weird. Like, I wouldn't invite you to my dinner party. You are not funny. You're a fucking weirdo. Um, Metal Mayhem. At the time, Masters of the Universe was being filmed. Dolph Lundgren barely spoke English at the time. That's why he doesn't have a lot of line. Oh, I gotta watch that. Monster Squad movie from 1987. That's on my list. Nice. Mine with Rap Face, Hiding on the Harlem, Whole Lotta, Pimp Heart. Honorable mention would be okay. So we haven't changed. There's not that much difference. The only difference is you put Whole Lotta and I put I Bleed. Yeah, and the same honorable guy. Yeah, honorable mention. Excuse me. Yeah, probably the late 1980s. Yeah, that Spider-Man series was so good. The Laundry's movie called Income Peace with an alien make drugs out. What? I don't know what that is. A movie called Income Peace? Income and Peace? Masters of the Universe came out in 1987. I can't wait to watch that. I've been waiting to do that movie because booty shorts. Oh, also we got the booty shorts merch on the way. Shout out to my homie Clay Graham. He finally did some merch. We spoke the other day. He was like, "Yo, I got something for you," and we got a booty short shirt on the way. Um, yeah. And when the summer come around, we gonna make booty shorts. Booty shorts. That ain't for y'all though. More or less, ladies and oh, maybe some niggas want to have booty shorts on there. I don't know. Yeah, here come the trolls. I'm not reading that comment. You're a weirdo. Because he was the violent mob assassin Jack Napier. Bro, Idris Elba is man at arms in the new He-Man movie. That's weird. So so who's playing Tila? Tila must be a black woman, right? Because man at arms is Tila's pops. You know the Joker's the OG villain when it comes. Yeah, but get somebody else, man. I'm sick of the Joker. Like I like the Joker. The Joker to me is one of the best villains of all time. But like y'all ruining it. First of all, nobody's been better than Heath Ledger yet. Nobody. Leave it alone for a little bit. Let that shit sit until somebody could come up with a really interesting new take on the Joker. But it's like, first of all, we had Mark Hamill growing up. Like that's even difficult to beat. Then we had Jack Nicholson before that. Leave it alone, man. Like we don't need. I'm whatever this new. Well, who's the new nigga? I fuck with him as an actor. I think he's incredible. But those stupid ass Joker movies. I don't want a movie where the Joker is the protagonist, bro. He's a terrible person. I don't need him to be the. I don't want to feel for the Joker. I don't want to be like, oh my god, that's why he's fucking awful, bro. He's not supposed to be sympathetic to me. He's supposed to be the Joker. He's the villain. But not. Natasha McLean, you're dumb. You're a weirdo. The scene where Bruce draws the smile on the photo and realizes Joker was there the entire time was absurd. Even the writers knew he didn't belong in this story. That's a fact. There was no need for him to be there. He's like, oh snap, the Joker was an old school gangster. I'm like, was the Joker a comedian or was he an old school gangster? Like, what are we doing with the Joker? Joker had the hot dog nose. Bro just showed up. That rap you did at the Animask Phantasm, yeah. When I'm alone on room, yeah, that's a fact. Natasha McLean said hi. What up? I hope you're not a troll. If you're not a troll, we cool. The Phantasm was dope. She was giving everybody that worked, including the joke at that. Yo, Shorty was no joke. Yo, you knew that he was supposed to marry her. When she came to see him, she was like, "Why you ain't call me?" He like, he doing karate. He like, "You want niggas to call you all the time? I'm a man." Then she shoulder through him. Soon as she hit him with the shoulder throw, he was like, "I'm in love." They start kissing on the ground out there. I feel like they about to start fucking out here. I'm going back in the room. That shit was funny as hell. He out there doing karate. He think he Ryu. He like, stupid ass kick. He did a kick where he like his knee is here and then he kicking up from the ground. I'm like, don't nobody do that in no real karate. Joker in the animated series based on Jack Nicholson's portrayal as a Joker in the 1989 movie, who was once again the violent mob assassin Jack Napier. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get, you probably, I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with you. You're probably right, but Mark Hamill, it felt different. These weird niggas in this. Y'all trolls be really like on here thinking y'all funny. You're not funny. You're weird. You're weird. You never been to a party, and if you have, you've been in a corner. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Dark Angel is weird. It's a laundry movie from Van K. Okay, got you. Black Man at Arms. That's a fact. Sup, y'all? Them shorts will work on all year round for the ladies. I might have to do that. Zeus fam, I'm not sure if you've done Flash Gordon yet. If not, then but add that to the soul match. So I've done Flash Gordon cartoons. I did the one for Filmation. That shit was mad fun. And I did the Defenders of the Universe or Defenders of the Earth, some shit like that. But I definitely want to do the movie because Flash Gordon, the movie, is one of my favorite things. I used to watch that shit so much as a kid because I thought it was so hilarious. Like him on the thing, like Flash, on the Sky Cycle. I love that shit. That shit is great. You right. The movies I want to do the Power Rangers movie that you can only find on YouTube. I want to do the Power Rangers movie, Monster Squad, and definitely that. Um, there's a movie called I Come in Peace. Check it out. All right, I might let me take a screenshot of that so I don't forget. Panda Down said hi. I don't know if you a real person or a troll. I gotta be careful because the trolls be in there. I be saying some funny shit. Fam, nobody's taking Heath Ledger's role as a Joker. Heath Ledger smoked that shit. His Joker is iconic. His Joker is iconic. It's weird. I'm like, yo, how did he even come up with that? Like, how did he was looking in the mirror, he's like, I'm gonna play him like this. Like, how did he come up with that? Like, this shit is incredible. I don't know if we could top that, to be honest. I mean, maybe at some point there's gonna be somebody that's gonna come up with a take. But when an actor does a take like that on a character that's what used to annoy me about the whole thing with T'Challa and a Black Panther and why I was so annoyed when they wouldn't recast him. I'm like, yo, he's the only person that ever. His take on T'Challa wasn't so unique that we like, oh, there could never be another T'Challa. Like he played the character very well, but his take wasn't so unique that there could never be another T'Challa. And so I was just like, and you know what I mean? There was so many Jokers before that it made sense. Like, oh, I've never seen nothing like this. So I'm like, I don't even know how to. I don't even know where to go with that. Joker and Lex Luthor always in Batman and Superman stuff. I come in piece of Dolph Lundgren movie about an alien who comes to Earth and steals humans' adrenaline and turns them into drugs. That's crazy. Where's the rest of your beard? I don't know. Where's the rest of your profile? It's just a C there. Show your face if you want to come in here and talk shit. Show your face so we could crack on you, weirdo. Pack you up. What my man say with the bed? With the full bed? Pack you up. Get out of here. Jared Leto's joke. Jared Leto's Joker got on my goddamn nerve. They tried to make the Joker cool. He's not cool. He's a weirdo. He wear cool suits though. Joker suit is fly. For what I've seen, though, the chick who played Veronica Lodge in Riverdale is Tila. That's weird. Joaquin Phoenix. Oh, I'm mad far behind, bro. Batman had them retro beat 'em up fighting moves when he was outside practicing. That's a fact. That's a fact. Your man was fighting like actual Streets of Rage. Another reminder, if y'all can, star button up there, super likes. I don't care if it's $2. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's $100, $50, whatever y'all can give is helpful. Um, that beard is mad trash. You trash. I don't understand why y'all come in here and y'all think y'all gonna beat me on my own turf. First of all, you don't have no picture. You probably don't even have a beard. You might be 5. Don't come in here and talk smack about my beard when you don't have a profile picture. Be a gangster and show your face then. You gonna crack jokes. Cause I'll smoke you in a joke off. I'm from Harlem, bro. That's all we do. So get out of here. I say Savior of the Universe. I'm in there for the Soul Magic Power Rangers movie. I've been when I do the Soul Magic Power Rangers movie, I'm gonna let them have it because that movie pisses me off. We finally get a movie and y'all gonna get rid of my favorite Rangers? No Zach, no Trini, no Jason? And we supposed to act like that's cool. These niggas just jumping out of a. They start the movie. They skydiving. Get them out of here. Sick of that shit. I missed the premiere mask of the Phantasm, so imagine. So I'll check it out after this live. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Yeah, I know I did. I can't speak for everybody, but I hope everybody did too. Mike, once more, my guy. Thank you for pulling up. I'm real. I'm from California. I love all your videos. It's right up my alley of humor. Thank you for all your videos. Appreciate your panda down. I gotta be careful, man, because there be trolls in here sometimes. Dude said my bed ain't connect. He said my bed is trash. I'm like, man, look, I like my bed. My bed is my bed. That's a fact. Talking shit about me. 1989 X-Men cartoon Pride of the X-Men. Ooh, I did see that. I should do that, right? Y'all be having ideas for bro. I remember I've seen that shit, the Pride of the X-Men. I should do that. I'm gonna do that. I think that's where the arcade game came from. Heath Ledger really portrayed how the Joker really is from the comic books. Very dark, heartless, and disturbed. T'Challa is vital to the Avengers Secret Wars movie story. Recast is needed. That's a fact. You look great. Thank you for going live. Appreciate you. Jared Leto as Joker and Morbius was trash actor. That's a fact. I hated Jared Leto's suicide. When they gave the Joker tattoos, I'm like, first of all, if they was gonna give the Joker tattoos, I'm gonna tell you what would have made that shit fire. His tattoos should have been all like distorted because he should be laughing through the tattoo process. If he had tattoos and they were all fucked up, that shit would be hilarious to me. I'd be like, oh, that's incredible. Because he's the Joker. All he does is laugh. He thinks everything is funny. Joker getting a tattoo, his shit should be all fucked up. Because he should be laughing the whole time. Yeah, I thought of that. No, I think my brother might have thought of that, but we talked about that. Yo, homie, where you from, cuz? New York. Not where you from. Zeus? Why do these trolls avatars look like the letters and numbers on the NYC subway trains? That's a fact. That's what they look like, yo. If you gonna come on here and troll, show your face, bro. So we can crack on you. Everybody can have this. Everybody's in here. So if you gonna be brave enough to come in here and talk shit, show your face so everybody can roast you. Like we could all do it. Cause I know you some weirdo. You look weird. He studied various serial killers. He locked himself in a hotel for days in order to get the character down. He lost a lot of sleep over it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And then died. Mike Milan, appreciate you for the $20. Speaking of old school beat 'em ups, the new Power Rangers game looks really fun. I have that. I haven't been playing it like that. There's a game called Absalom that I downloaded. That shit is mad difficult. You see the Street Fighter anime is up. Yo, can y'all tell me animated movies that I haven't done, like anime movies that y'all think would be really fun for So Imagine? Let me know. Um, I did Ninja Scroll. That's one of my most popular videos to this day. And people have been asking for Wicked City, so maybe that might be the next one. What set you from? Uh, what set on? I ain't from no set. I ain't never been no gang ever. Jared Leto's a weirdo. I love the Mighty Morphin Power. You can't find that shit nowhere though. Panda Down. That movie's mad difficult to find now. The 1982 The Incredible Hulk cartoon would be hilarious to cover. There's a 1982 Incredible Hulk cartoon. All right. Our favorite Rangers left because they weren't getting paid correctly. I know, but still, no, they didn't. I think they got fired. But still, man, to this day, excuse me, it never sat well with me. My auntie Myrna took me to see that in the movies. I'm like, this movie's good, but this shit would have been better if Zach was in there hitting them with the, you know what I'm saying? If Zach was in there hitting them with the heat, come on, man. How much better? See, AI should fix that. Ooh, yeah, man. AI should fix that movie with Zach in there hitting them with the hip hop keto, bruh. Yeah, the first ever Power Rangers movie and no hip hop keto, man, that's some bullshit, bro. Realish. Oh, I know who that is. That's my real friend in real life. In real life. You who talking shit? I came at the right time, man. We got trolls in here, man. They been pulling up, commenting on my bed. And some of them be saying weird. This is weird in here, man. They be on here weird. But it's cool because they keep um they make my views go up. You should do the Lou Ferrigno Incredible Hulk movies. There was movies with Lou Ferrigno. You done Fist of the North Star. Yo, you are a genius. Drowsy Druid, you a genius. I have not done Fist of the North Star. That's a good one right there. Yes, the Incredible Hulk TV movies are free on YouTube. I gotta look them shits up. Joker actually does have a tattoo in the comics. It's a giant red dragon that covers his back. Which comics is that though? That might be a newer version of the Joker. And even that, I just think it's funnier if you gonna give the Joker a bunch of tattoos. His shit should be fucked up. Zack Taylor forever. Okay, I don't know what that means. The first Transformer movies from the 1980s would be good. So I did that. It was in the background once. It was one of the first ones I've ever did. The long form. I love that movie. The He-Man movie from back then would be good too. The first Transformers movie to me is one of the greatest animated movies of all time because they came in ready for the smoke. They was like, we about to kill all your favorite niggas. I couldn't imagine being a kid because I was older when I saw it, but I couldn't. I mean, not older, but I wasn't like I didn't grow up watching the Transformers original run because it was early. It was in the '80s and shit. So I watched it in the '90s. But I couldn't imagine growing up and being like, yo, these are my favorite cartoons and I'm watching the new episodes. Did I go to the movies and they just kill Optimus? They just straight murdered Optimus. That shit is wild, yo. To me, that's gangster shit. That's some real art shit right there. We about to kill your favorite characters, kids. Murder them. Anime list: Fist of the North Star, Tekken, 8 Man After, Mad Bull 34. Zach and Jason came out and spoke about the pay and said that's why they aren't in the movie. That's some bullshit though, yo. Shout out my man, man. Shout out my man Zach, man, with the hip hop keto, bro. When Hulk turns back to Bruce Banner in the 1982 cartoon, he gets his clothes back with no tears. That's plenty material to cover. That's a fact. Anime movies in the 90s will. No, I pulled it off, Metal Mayhem. I did Ninja Scroll. I could pull it off. I did Ninja Scroll. I'm still waiting to put up my weird science video. It's coming. It's coming. I'm gonna figure out a way. I gave the Black Rangers government what? Anime movies, boom, 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 boom. What about the animated DC Comics movies? I've done some of them. I did Superman, Batman, Apocalypse. That was one of my favorite ones. But if y'all got some other ones that y'all think I should do, I will. Cause I didn't realize I did so many animated movies, so I have a whole list. Street Fighter, this one might be one of my favorites too. The Street Fighter movie, cause I love this movie. Uncle Buck and the Great Outdoors with John Candy movies are great. Cyber City, Odie, Oedo, 808. Bro, I was 6 in the movie theaters. Kids started crying when Megatron executed IR. Yo, he did dude. They did that. They was like, these your favorite characters, right? Bow, 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 bow. All right, we got new characters for you. Look at Hot Rod. Get Hot Rod the fuck out of here, bro. Hot Rod got Hot Rod got bro killed. I don't care what nobody say. People be trying to they be trying to change that Mandela effect. No, because he actually no. Optimus was about to murder Megatron. Hot Rod got Optimus killed. Nigga, mind your business. You ain't tough like that. You can't fuck with Megatron. You ain't that. You don't got hands like that. He's the leader of the crew. You like 18. What the fuck is wrong with you? Tank Police. Some more anime. Ghost in the Shell, Akira, Crying Freeman. I know Crying Freeman, the Guyver. Alright. You ever seen the YouTube shorts of the crazy anime films from the 90s that someone did? I don't know them, but they look wild. If you don't mind never sleeping again, it would make great videos. I wonder if one of them is Devilman Crybaby, because I gotta leave that up. Devilman Crybaby is crazy, bro. Again, I gotta remind y'all every time when I do these videos, every little bit. If y'all can donate anything, if y'all can hit me with a super like, it could be $2, it could be 30, 40, 50, whatever you got. It's helpful. That's it. I ain't gonna do too much on that. And y'all can wait till the video's over and do it on some of your favorite videos from my channel. So it's up to you. The G.I. Joe movie with Sergeant Slaughter. I heard that shit is. Doesn't Duke die in that movie? 8 Man was fire. What's 8 Man, bro? King Mike Hall. I don't know what that is. You got to do Turbo Kid's low budget superhero movie is hilarious. Turbo Kid? We're about to look that up. Like I said, Turbo Kid. Hold on. Your Black Beard rap still the best one, but the Back to the Future 2 or Rumble in the Bronx, we need that from. Oh, we did talk about Rumble in the Bronx last time. I've never seen that. I might have to check it out. Those titles that I just mentioned are all anime titles. Very dope for Soul Imagine. BDBGP, appreciate you. Lou Ferrigno Hulk movies had him team up with Thor, Daredevil. Oh, I remember the Thor one. I would do that. The Thor one, that shit was. I remember that. I watched that as a kid. I remember the Thor one. He had the. Yeah, I remember that. You look like the type of guy to drive a Camry. You look like you should have a profile picture, bro. King Mike, 8 Man After was so slept on, fam. I don't know what that is. Batman Superman World's Finest is on YouTube. That one I've seen. In the face of, I've heard people in the what's in the face of real ish. Shadow Lou Ho what? Shadow Lou Ho took me out. Shadow Lou Shadow Lou yeah, it's a fact. Pretty cool. How they cast Dana Delaney as Andrea Mascota, Phantasm in '93, and then she would go on to play Lois. Yo, she's that you know that's funny, Mike Malone, because I'm listening to it. I'm like, that sounds like Lois's voice, but I'm like, maybe I'm bugging. But you're right, that is her voice, and she kind of looked like her too. Dude, what made Transformers even wilder was that after the movie, they tried to give us continuity and complex characters. We wasn't even 10. I'm not gonna hold you. They brought Optimus back so fast. They was like, man, we fucked up. Kids is not happy. The kids is not happy with Rodimus Prime. Rodimus Prime is boring. Bring Optimus back. My brother had that shit, the episode on cassette tape when they brought Optimus back because they had some disease that was making all of the Autobots and Decepticons. They was all angry and fighting each other, turn them red or some shit like that. So they had to find a way to bring Optimus back. I'm like, I should have did that in the first movie. Devilman Crybaby is wild. Yo, Devilman Crybaby, I was watching that shit waiting for like something to happen, like for the hero to win, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I ain't cool. I didn't sign up for this shit. Devilman Crybaby is crazy. I did watch a 1984 show. Mom took me to see a Transformers movie when I was 6. It was on a Saturday. That curse word was wild. That's a fact. Mac and me. I think I know Mac and me. I think Duke catches a snake spear to his chest in G.I. Joe movie, but then eventually they give him an antidote. Cobra Commander also turns into an actual snake for some reason. That sounds insane. I gotta watch that now. Nope, Duke was supposed to die in the G.I. Joe movie, but because of the backlash with the killer Optimus, they changed it. Duke should have died, man. Get Duke out of here. I love to see you do Big Bad Beetleborgs. People been asking me for that for a long time. See, Devilman Crybaby is like genocide, but it'll be heavily censored. Devilman Crybaby is crazy. They gotta kill Duke. Boom, boom, boom. Drowsy Druid, appreciation from the $10. That's all the way. Where you at, Drowsy Druid? Cause I see that's not those aren't dollars. Those are pounds or something like that. Is that pounds? So imagine this guy's making 5 videos and you respect the man's work. True legend. Appreciate you, Drowsy Druid. Thank you. The Hulk made cut off short jean shorts popular. That's a fact. Are we losing people? Um, my brother from another mother. Love you, dude. Gooby Hauser. Thank you, bro. 8 Man is an anime movie. Yes, the movie suffered from the same thing the comics suffered from. I call it TST, to sell toy syndrome. That's a fact. Spartacus Network. Rodimus Prime almost caused riots, man. Get him out of here, bro. Bro was like 19. He's supposed to lead the gang. Get him out of here. You got to do the live action Fist of the North Star. No, it's terrible. So I know you can make it fun. I remember when that shit came out. My brother was like, "Yo, we gonna watch the live. They doing the HBO movie Fist of the North Star." I sat in the living room and watched that bull crap with them. Garbage. Doo doo. Hardy hard. The hate plague. Yeah. The hate plague. That's what happened. They were just hating on each other. It's like America right now. How are you watching? How watching what? How am I watching the movies I watch and do the things for? I find them in places and I screen record. RV lifestyle in the building. What up, RV lifestyle? What? I'm leaving. I'm skipping you. Really love the album, dope music, man. Appreciate you, Kid Flint. We already working on a Imagination too, so that should be out within a year. Duke ends up in a coma after being stabbed through the chest by a whole cobra. He's tougher than Optimus Prime. That's a fact. Macros Plus. True Love from Scotland. Oh shit. We got somebody from Scotland in the building. Appreciate you, Drowsy Druid. The Spider-Man 1990s cartoon when he got symbiote 3 part. I did that already. Actually, if you go to my 1990s cartoon playlist, you'll see a bunch of Spider-Man the animated series episodes, and I did that 3 part um episode. Those are actually really fun. Yeah, Duke caught that snake full on, just like Thulsa Doom shooting people in Conan. I think I'm gonna do that Conan movie actually. Um, what did you think of the Full Metal Alchemist live action? I haven't watched the Full Metal Alchemist live action, but I love Full Metal Alchemist, the anime. I think it's incredible. It's like probably my top 3 animes. Full Metal Alchemist is incredible. Yeah, hold on. You got to do the last Airbender movie that came out in 2010, bro. Don't subject me to that type of pain and danger. Latina U3Z. Hello. What up, Latina U3Z? You ever do the old 70s animated Lord of the Rings? I have not. Should I do that, Drowsy Druid? Should I do that? I might have to do that. Spider Man turned, well, hold on, because I did a screenshot, so it's in the way. Spider Man turned black and lost his damn mind. No, that's a fact. He did turn black and he was on some bullshit. Shocker! Shocker! He's gonna kill a shocker. Have you seen Pro Stars? I did an episode of that when I first started doing So Imagine on Instagram. I might have to pull it over here. Prom took a stabbing and 2 shots to the kidneys and one to the chest and died later. You can't tell me Duke was tougher. Nah, Duke was tougher though. Have you seen the movie Flight of the Navigator? KT King, no. Tell me what that's about. Mike Malone. When Peter is chasing Shaka through the streets and the voice actor is legit screaming in the record recorder booth, no wonder that dude was running for was like, Shocker! He was really like, Shaka was like, yo, what is wrong with this nigga, man? What is... I'm just out here I'm just being a villain. He acted like he about to break my neck. Biker Mice from Mars. I did one episode of Biker Mice from Mars, the first episode. Biker Mice from Mars is fire though. Rurouni Kenshin is the only live action anime movie that worked. Only one? What about Parasite? Wasn't there a Parasite live action? Would you ever do Wallace and Gromit? Yes, I would. I remember I used to. There was a Wallace and Gromit episode that came on. Not an episode, it was a movie or something that came on like Saturday morning cartoons. It was like Wallace and Gromit, and he went to the moon for cheese. And I remember after watching that, just going to the back and getting mad crackers and putting cheese on them. Cobra Commander turned into a whole snake. But boom, he up roadblock because of spores. What is that? The spores made him blind. That's crazy. He kept screaming, once a man, once a man. He chased a shotgun to a church. That's a fact. Was about to kill him. Happy to hear about the new music. Can't wait to tune in. Ooh, Wallace and Gromit and any animated token would be fun. Flight of the Navigator is when this kid bumps his head, alien spaceship scoops him up, and time travels to the future. It's a 1980s movie. I might have to look at that. I am gonna skedaddle soon. Wallace and Gromit was trash. Which one? They had mad Wallace and Gromit movies, bro. There was mad Wallace and Gromit movies. Oh, also, I'm looking into doing a new thing for these lives, so I might have to do a second live in a week. I'm thinking that I might go live with somebody, and then they'll put on like a cartoon, like a cartoon show. We'll watch like 3 episodes, 2 or 3 episodes together on live, and then we'll just talk about it. I'm gonna try that shit out sometime this week. We'll probably start with Gem or the Flash Gordon cartoon, but that's one of the ideas I got. Um, the Quintessence turn optimist. The Quintessons turn optimist to a nasty zombie first. You know what I've been wanting to do? I just lost it too. I was just thinking about it. It's a specific show or cartoon. Ooh, them be fighting words, laddie. Them be fighting words, laddie. Wallace and Gromit was absolute fire. You tell them, Drowsy Druid. Talking shit about Wallace and Gromit. Boy, my cat in here crying in the background. Sounds fun. I ain't do nothing to him. All of them. I laughing my ass off. Now, I remember I actually used to like Wallace and Gromit because I like claymation shit. What happens if I donate? I mean, I get to do What do you mean? What happens if I donate? You don't have to, but if you want to, what happens if you donate is that you help a creator that you like continue to make content. I'm confused. Man, do Heathcliff. People been asking for that for a long time. LP, yo, is that who I think it is? Is that the LP I think it is? I'm not sure. If that's the LP I think it is, bro, what up, what up, what up? Did you notice on X-Men when Wolverine popped his claws, he always got served on a 1990s cartoon? I gotta watch that. I've done a bunch of episodes for that, and I want to get back to that. Um, More Mighty Max. I've never done Mighty Max. Triton wanna N. I don't know what that means. Oh, I already know where you about to go with it. Okay. Oh no, he didn't go where I thought. I saw NIT. I thought it was gonna go somewhere else. Oh, speaking, my guy. Full Metal Alchemist or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Come on, what we talking about? What is we talking about, people? Samurai Jack. I've done Samurai Jack. I want to go back to Samurai Jack. I did 2 episodes. Y'all want more Samurai Jack? I'm gonna do more Samurai Jack. NITB. Yo, I got a question. No BS. Guns and gaming. Go ahead, bro. Hit me with the question. Uh, Dania. Appreciate you for the $20. Love you. Love you too. Thank you. You gotta do one of Eddie Murphy's terrible kid movies. Oh, you talk about Daddy Daycare? Sorry, split over 2 comments. It's all good. Vegeta Ultimate versus Frieza Ultimate. LP, what's up? Okay, that's who I think it is. What up, bro? How you doing, man? If this is who I think it is, how's New Mexico? I ain't like Wallace's face. The way he spoke, claymation is fire, but nah, not Wallace. You fuck with Gumby though? Wolverine in the animated series was character assassination. They made him seem like a total psycho to live. Yo, he was bugging out for no reason. Guns of Gaming, Metal FMA. Dania, thank you for the extra $10. That yeah, this is nice. This is a nice live right here. Word, Mighty Max. If Heathcliff is a hot topic, then let it happen, homie. You right. You right, Bronx G. I can't even fight you on that. Full Metal Alchemist for the win. I haven't done that in a long time. Mighty Max is ridiculous. It's a good one. That's a fact. I gotta go fuck with that. Triton Wanna, you the GOAT. Appreciate you, brother. I try my best. Bro, go watch Full Metal Alchemist. Don't hate on it if you love it. I do fuck with Full Metal Alchemist. I like Brotherhood though better than the other one. But I mean, but is there a point to watching the other one? I don't know. Have you seen Stephen King's Sleepwalkers? It's on Tubi now. No, I have not, but the pictures are funny. Afro Samurai, please. People have been asking for that. David Burns, bravest cartoon. Donnie says hi. Donnie, appreciate you. Um, I'm going to pin. Thank you. Brave Star cartoon. My bad. I did Brave Star. Brave Star. That shit fire. I thought you did Mighty Max for one of your songs. No, I haven't yet. I might have. Oh no. Somebody did do that. I didn't do it. A friend of mine. I was on one of their songs and they did that for me. Gumby is cool. Captain Simeon. I know. He been saying that for forever. I gotta do that, man. I keep fucking up, bro. Wolverine has short man syndrome. Wolverine was on some bullshit. He just in the house, just doing too much. Just not them faces for Wallace and Gromit. I hate them faces. You really don't like Wallace and Gromit that much? We gotta talk about this, bro. You gotta do Never Ending Story. I do. That theme song is fire. The Thomas the Train claymation is scary looking. You gotta do one. My nephew used to like that shit, Thomas. He used to be glued to the TV like this. And he had a lot of energy as a kid. Now he like 6'3" and he still got energy. If you're gonna do a bad Eddie movie, do Norbit. Oh, I can't. I'm not gonna watch that though. I don't want to watch because I gotta watch the movies. I don't want to watch Norbit. Hey, I found you finally. Love your shit, man. Appreciate you, Clips from Maine. Hit the yeah, for everybody, if y'all like my content and y'all want to continue to see it, hit the y'all already subscribed, but hit the like notification bell so you know when I drop shit, cause it won't tell you. And then do Willow. I might have to do that. Wait, you already did Norbit? No, I didn't do Norbit. I've never watched Norbit because it bothers me. Like yeah. Did you do Johnny Quest yet? No, I haven't. What you streaming about? I just joined. Man, actually, I'm about to skedaddle. I've been on here for almost an hour. You got to do Like Mike starring Bow Wow. Is that the one where he get the sneakers that were electric for the hit by lightning and then he could ball like Michael Jordan? There's some crazy stuff that happens in the old school Thomas the Tank Engine shows. Diesel 10 was straight up evil. He tried to kill the other trains more than once. Check out Samurai Deeper, blah 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 if you can find it. But more Captain Kangaroo. Clips from Maine, bro. Your songs are fire. Appreciate you. I got new stuff coming out too. Yo, British cartoons got away with a lot of ish. That's a fact. When I was in the UK, I was staying with this couple and they was like, "Yo, you gotta watch this cartoon or that cartoon that I forgot about." Um, Stop saying cuss words, guys. It's inappropriate and violent. The Angel television series, Buffy spinoff. I've done Buffy, so I should do Angel. You want a super weird time? A friend used to watch super weird kids cartoon, Dr. Snuggles. It's all wrong. Oh, I'm about to check that out. Not Dr. Snuggles. It said Dr. Snuggles. All right, I'm finna skedaddle, y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up. Thank y'all for donating the 1978 Marvel Doctor Strange movie. I remember that one. If you don't do the Like Mike, do Ernest Slam Dunk. All right, Pirates of Dark Water. People been asking, are you watching Coraline in the back? Oh, I did a Soul Magic for Coraline. A lot of people haven't seen this one though. I feel like some of my soul. All right, so I'm gonna end with this. I've done new playlists. And so I have playlists of my long form Soul Imagines. I have one for just the animated movies. I have one for the horror movies and one for the action movies and one for the black movies. Right? So those are the four I put together. And then I'm gonna go through the other ones and put together some new playlists. So that way it cuts up and it's not too much. Like you could watch one form, another form, another form. So that's what we doing. Drowsy Drew, a true legend, my dude. All the best for an awesome rest of the year. Thank you. I'm trying to get out to Ireland too. If I do, we gotta connect. Captain Bucky O'Hare, I did one of those. You got to do the Spider Man, His Amazing Friends. Then you go to the X Mansion with the Australian Wolverine. I'm with that. Brave Star cartoon. It's only got a few hundred views, but I love your Terry McGinnis rap over my chess game. Thank you for being cool with it. Appreciate y'all. Hey man, thank everybody for pulling up. Thank y'all for having to making this a great live. And we might be doing this moving forward. We'll start with the Soul Imagine and go into the lives. All right, y'all. Peace with your whole ass.